Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776.
The Texas A&M AgriLife Extension Service has been dedicated to educating Texans for over a century. In 1915, the Extension Program was established under the federal Smith-Lever Act to deliver university knowledge and agricultural research findings directly to the people. Ever since, AgriLife Extension programs have addressed the emerging issues of the day, serving diverse populations across the state. Texans turn to Extension for solutions in horticulture, agriculture, 4-H and youth, and family and consumer sciences. Extension agents respond not only with answers, but also with resources and services that result in significant returns on investment to boost the economy. Join us Fridays at 1 o'clock for the AgriLife Extension Hour.
You are listening to Lone Star Community Radio on 104.5 KCZW LP Conroe and 106.1 KZCC LP Conroe and worldwide on irlonestar.com.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's Melanie, as in Kristi and Mel.
What's up, Mel?
Well, it's Toast of the Town, actually, is what
yes,
it is.
Yes, it is.
It's not Kristi and Mel. It's Toast
Today,
of the Town.
It's not really Toast of the Town, though. It's more like a Knock of the Town because we didn't bring the glasses.
I know. Well, someone didn't bring the glasses.
I know. It wasn't me this time.
I know.
That's changed.
It was me.
I know. So thanks for tuning in. If you're in your office or fixing to head out, make sure that you listen to us live on Facebook on the Moxie Innovative page, or you can also follow us on irlonestar.com, or if you're in the Conroe area, 104.5 and 106.1 FM, and you can find out what's going on. We like to salute the best of Montgomery County.
We do.
Yes.
We do. We toast.
And you know what is not the best of Montgomery County right now? And that is the weather outside because it is nasty.
I know, and it's supposed to get nastier.
I know, that's what I hear. They were talking about hail and tornadoes and all kinds of stuff tonight.
We're not having that.
Are you just making that rule?
Yeah, it's my rule.
Oh, okay.
We're not having that.
That's cool.
Stopping at the Harris County, Montgomery County line.
Yeah. Well, it is hard to believe that, it was just the other day we were talking about how March marched right in and just marched right out, and here we are more than halfway through April.
Oh my gosh, we're almost done.
I know.
Another week.
I know. So much going on. We've got, the VFW Post 4709, our friends over there, are doing their Mod Pizza fundraiser today. So if you go to Mod on 381 South Loop 336 West in Conroe, they're getting a portion of the proceeds. So
where is that again?
That is over there in front of the Kroger's at Loop 336 and 45.
I know exactly where you're talking about.
So you can go check that. Oh, wait, no, it's not. That's the other one. It is. Oddly enough, it is at Loop 336 on 45 in front of the Kroger, but it's the new one.
The new one.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's the same thing on the north
side.
Anyway, just a little coincidence.
It is? They have one over there. Do they have one on the north side?
Yeah, they do. Absolutely. And then, so we've got Congressman Brady is having a luncheon over in Magnolia with the Greater Magnolia Parkway Chamber of Commerce. You can go check that out. We also have another great event that we're going to be talking a lot about. That would be Mr. Vogel's campaign kickoff. That's going to be tomorrow night. That's going to be a lot of fun. If you like steaks, you're ready to go.
Steak and potatoes.
Steak and potatoes. And then Friday, the Woodlands Chamber is having their volunteer appreciation luncheon. That's at St. Simon and Jude Catholic Parish. That is always such a fun time. And then we've got a Woodlands Symphony Orchestra Master Series concert going on at Glade Cultural Center. And of course, I'm a big fan of Glade because I've got my event coming there on May 17th. And then there's also...
I'm sorry, whose event?
Well, Bridgewood Farms, of course.
Okay.
So, and
I just don't want to confuse anybody. Start looking for the Kristi Leggett event.
We're going to talk more about that, obviously, too. And then we've got Kids Fest going on this weekend. That is happening right here in downtown Conroe. So I will be there volunteering with the Friends of Conroe. And that goes on from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. It is a lot of fun. We've got stage performances, all kinds of free activities, some fun booths. It's all starting over at Heritage Place, which is right, just kind of catty-corner to us.
It's right. I'm looking at it.
Yeah. So you can join us for that. And then also, they're having the Old Town Spring Texas Crawfish Festival this weekend, too. And I love me some
I'll let you know how that goes while you're working with kids.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah. So you can go to TexasCrawfishFestival.com if you want to get those tickets in advance. and the crawfish are always good, and the beer is typically pretty cold. So, it's kind of a win-win all the way around.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, and then Monday, something that we're going to talk a little bit more about too is we have the RC Elite Baseball Golf Tournament that's going to be going on. And we are lucky enough to have Mr. Jeremy Ryan here with us today. How are you doing, Jeremy?
Good. Thanks for having me.
Hey, glad to have you here. So we've been talking about the golf tournament for the last several weeks and filling everybody in. Of course, anybody that listens knows that baseball is kind of my life, 365 days a year.
That's what I was going to say. It's always, isn't it?
And so this is your organization. So tell us how you started RC Elite Baseball.
Well, I've been coaching for 14 years here in Houston. I'm originally from Kansas City, Missouri. Found my way to Houston in 1998 when the Astros drafted me with their 12th pick in the draft that year, and ended up playing with Houston for the next 5 years and ended up staying down here. Got into coaching select baseball, coached high school baseball at Northland Christian High School, and got into the select side by accident. Just people kept calling and asking, so I accidentally got into it and got suckered into staying in it. So here we are today. I finally decided to start my own organization when I had the opportunity to take over the Mizuno contract here in Houston, the rights to Mizuno. So we started RC Elite Baseball, RC Mizuno Baseball here in Houston, and it's our first year, and we're pretty excited about it.
Yeah. And so how many teams do you have and what different age groups?
Currently, we have 7 teams. We have 10s, 11s, 2 12s, 13, 2 14s.
Wow. Busy time.
Busy.
Yeah, and y'all got some great things coming up that I know we want to talk about because we've got a big trip that's going to be coming up in June. So, if you are inclined to support youth sporting events, it's a good time to financially get involved with a great organization. And we're going to talk more about that. But tell me what you think. So you came to Texas, you stayed in Texas, obviously in the Houston area. What's it like coaching select teams?
Well, that's a pretty loaded question.
And by the way,
how much time do we have?
We've got to keep.
First of all, we're on the air, and there are children involved.
Yes. So we gotta keep it clean.
It's a lot of fun. I like to do it. I mean, there's always the parent aspect of it, and you have to deal with a lot of different parents and their
Not me,
perspectives.
Obviously.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I'm talking specifically to you right now. But I enjoy doing it. I do it mostly because I think I have a lot to offer the kids. I know when I went through the whole college process, recruiting process into college, into even pro ball, I didn't have a lot of help. I made a lot of mistakes. So I'm happy to help out those kids. I know a lot of the high school coaches, the college coaches, and area scouts. If and when we cross those bridges, I'm able to help and prepare them for that. And that's really why I do it, and I enjoy doing it. I know I wish I would have had some help when I was going through that process.
So what age did you start playing baseball yourself?
I started, I think, around 9.
Yeah.
Yep.
And now, was pitching always your thing, or did you?
I was always a pitcher.
Yeah.
I never had any lessons or anything. I just naturally was a pitcher,
Wow.
and somehow ended up, throwing upper 90s, 100 miles an hour. I don't know.
Just happened, huh?
Thank you, God. Paid for my school and got me into pro ball.
That's awesome.
So there was somebody out there going faster, harder, faster, up, down. Yeah. So you were coached. You didn't have private lessons. You were coached.
Well, I would think too, but back in those days, because I know you're a little younger than me, but baseball wasn't quite the phenomenon that it is now. Well, youth sports wasn't the phenomenon that it is now, where it's you have companies sponsor you like Mizuno, and you've got private lessons, and you're traveling all over the place, and I guess when did that really take off?
Well, it's certainly gotten a lot bigger in the past 10 years, and down here in Texas, it's a year-round event. I'm from Missouri up in the Midwest, where we have to deal with the winters and whatnot.
Right.
So down here, it's definitely a phenomenon. And I think also, just with the way pro ball's taken off and the size of contracts and
Right.
the notoriety people are getting, and even college baseball now, it used to be that college baseball really wasn't
That big of a deal.
It wasn't covered nationally like it
Right.
is now, and so that's really, really increased opportunity for baseball players, as well as scholarship money for
Right.
Players to get into college. So
Well, tell me this: do you think that with all of the studies and everything that they're doing with concussions and protocol and football, do you think there are a lot of kids now that are steering more towards baseball just because of the potential longevity and reduced risk of injury and that sort of thing? Do you think that plays a part in it?
I don't know that plays a part, because the reduced. There is a sense maybe from the concussion aspect, but there is a lot that goes into arm care with youth
Oh, yeah.
baseball and, making sure kids don't injure their elbow. I mean, I had Tommy John surgery with Houston after my first year.
Yeah.
And I had an nerve transposition, ulnar nerve transposition. I mean, bone shaving. So, I mean, there's a huge emphasis now on bone shaving.
It sounds terrible.
Terrible.
It was terrible.
And knees and ankles too.
Yeah.
You know.
So there is an emphasis
Meniscus
on
and-
youth sports, on
Yeah.
protecting kids' arms, pitch counts, proper mechanics. That's why everything's gotten so antiquated and so sports science related now
Right.
that they've really tried to break that down. So we really do focus on that now, the human performance sports side, of,
Right.
Science side of things too. And
Right.
even the organizations have gone so antiquated with, different algorithms on telling them what to do and when to shift players and what pitches throw hitters and
Wow.
yada, yada, yada. So.
Well, and I know that, I know you're getting your master's too
Yes.
in that field, but I know for me and having, Jackson, who's played since, he was 5, one of the things that we loved about the organization is y'all really focus on development and learning how to do things the right way. And so whenever we join the organization, we get our player handbook, and in the back, there's an agreement that the kids had to sign about what they're going to do to take care of their arms. And I know, at first it was like, what? But now I kind of get it, because if you're going to play the sport for any length of time, it's kind of necessary.
Right. And we wanted to make sure we provided the information for all the kids to prevent injury. Also about doing things right too, because especially down here in Houston, I mean, the high schools are so big, and there might be 15 shortstops going out.
Right.
So it's not that everybody can field a ground ball. They might all get 10 balls hit to them, and they might all 10 field every ground ball, but the only thing that differentiates them is who's got the right footwork, who's got the right mechanics, and that's the things that I'm gonna stick on to start to separate them out of groups. Also, the way they present themselves, the way they approach everything,
Yeah.
that they have purpose, that they look like they know what they're doing, that they have confidence,
That they're hustling.
that they're prepared,
Right.
and that they hustle. That's a given.
Yeah.
If you're not hustling, you're good
I
luck.
know. Yeah. Yeah. We learned that first practice, but that's one thing that I don't have to worry about with Jackson, but it's vital. And, we've got these crazy organizations. We go up into some of these tournaments and there are, 15 teams playing in one age group. So there's a lot of competition.
Well, part of the competition too is that it's not always that people need to see you when you're having a good day. A lot of the college scouts, especially in the high school, but in college, when we're doing the showcases, they need to see you when you're having a bad day. Like, how do you deal with having a bad
Right.
day? How do you deal with a little bit of adversity? What kind of player are you? What kind of leader are you then? We're all good when it's a good day. It's how good are you on a bad day? And you can have a bad day and still get signed. I've had guys get signed that, they have 4 ground outs, but a coach can see the mechanics of his swing and like it. And if he gets down the line and they're timing him on an out, I mean, that's an effective out for him to
Right.
get signed. But if you're feeling sorry for yourself down the line,
Right.
Cussing in Spanish, you just got checked off a list, and you only get so many opportunities to show what you can do.
Yeah.
So you can show what you can do by hustling on. I had a kid named Chris Lopez that got a scholarship to Texas Southern. I said, look, you're not the most gifted hitter, but what you can be is the best defensive first baseman, and you can hustle on and off the field. And I cannot tell you, this kid would put his head down and sprint on and off the field. He could sit in the splits at first base and dig a ball and bail out any one of my infielders
Wow.
at any time. And he got a scholarship just based on just being gritty, having tenacity, having heart, being a competitor, and being the best he could be with what he had.
That is awesome.
That's great.
I know.
Aw, that
See,
makes
aren't you,
me-
like, geared up
that's
now?
It's one of the few good stories.
I have warm fuzzies.
Yeah, but we've talked about this too. You've helped get a lot of kids an opportunity to play beyond high school.
Yeah, I've had about 120 something kids into Division I baseball, a lot into JUCOs and D2s, D3s,
Yeah.
and about 25 into pro ball.
Wow. Yeah. Did they ever hook you up with free tickets or anything?
Well, I'm part of the Players Association for
Oh,
my
wow.
play, so I just get my tickets myself. So.
Well, good. Yeah, we'll have
One
time.
of the- one of the-
I'm a former Astro, so.
one of the very few perks.
One of the very
Very
perks.
few,
Yeah.
right.
Well, cool. Well, stick around. I know we've got to take a break real quick.
Yes, we do.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about what's coming up with RC Elite Baseball. And of course, we have another guest that was going to be joining us here in just a little bit. If you are out and about, don't forget to tune us in on the FM dial on 104.5.
104.5 and 106.1.
No. All right. This is Toast of the Town with Kristi and Mel. We'll be right back.
Have a legal question? Are you a resident of Montgomery County? Call 281-645-6344 to talk to a volunteer attorney from the Woodlands Bar Association. We answer the phones on the first Monday of every month at 281-645-6344 from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. to provide general legal information and information about legal resources to Montgomery County residents.
Does your company have needs that can be met by an employee who is dependable, hardworking, enthusiastic, motivated, cooperative, respectful, and punctual? Conroe Independent School District Special Education Department can meet your needs by connecting you with potential employees that have been preparing for a lifetime of employment. We have numerous individuals seeking paid and unpaid work experiences. If your company is interested in seeing how we can meet your business needs, call Conroe ISD Special Education Department to find the best employees for you at 936-709-7671.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Want to check out the fastest growing sport in the world? It's right here in Conroe, Texas, and it's roller derby. Conroe Roller Derby is a nonprofit recreational league of women and men who want you to come and check out the fast-paced, hard-hitting game of roller derby. The Conroe Cutthroats practice at Rainbow Roller Rink on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. You can find our game schedule and more information on our website, www.conroerollerderby.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is looking for those who are interested in hosting their own talk show with monthly and weekly slots available on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1, and on irlonestar.com. Start your own podcast, create your first YouTube channel, and be on TV. Contact Lone Star Community Radio online at irlonestar.com or call the station message line at 936-647-3776 to take your first step into the radio world.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Melanie at Kristi and Mel, and we are here with Toast of the Town and two great guys.
I know.
It's
How
our
fun
day.
is this?
It's our day, sister.
That's right.
Anyway, we're here with Jeremy Ryan of the RC Elite Baseball team.
Proud of you.
I know.
You didn't even make up a new name.
I
Like
know.
you went with the
I
right
know,
one.
I know. And what's his name?
That guy, that Vogel guy.
That Vogel guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, and Clyde Vogel, who is running for Constable of Precinct 2 of Montgomery County. We're excited to have both of them here. They both have events coming up.
Both have
quickly.
big events coming up. Yes.
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. Anyway,
Yes.
so I didn't rename the show. I did not rename either of our guests. It's a big day. I'm shutting up right now.
Well, don't do that because
No,
nobody
don't
wants
do
to hear me
that.
talk that much. Anyway, how are you doing, Clyde?
I am good. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you here. So you've got a big event coming up tomorrow that involves beef, which is the way to my heart all the time. So you've got your first kickoff fundraiser that's coming up tomorrow at the Conroe Activity Center.
That's correct.
Yes.
And where is the Conroe Activity Center? Just where is it? Just generally, where is it?
You know, it is
Candy Cane Park.
right by Candy Cane Park.
I know. It's
know.
actually in Candy Cane.
I know. Well, you know, I grew up in Candy Cane Park. I remember my third birthday at Candy Cane Park.
I did too.
I know.
But mine was a little earlier than yours.
Not that much earlier. So tell us, where can we go and get tickets?
You can get them at the door if you don't purchase online, but they're on Facebook at Clyde Vogel for Constable Precinct 2. $30 each, which includes a steak dinner, loaded potatoes, salad, drink, and a dessert.
See, where else can you
And-
go to get a steak dinner for $30?
And fun.
And fun. Well, we're going to be there. So it's going to be fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But y'all have got some amazing auction items too. Some really, really nice weaponry that will be on display.
Don't
for
talk
purchase.
about that yet. We have
Oh,
to
no.
wait to talk about that.
Okay, never
'Cause
mind.
He's going to get into it. He's going to tell, because he's going to tell me what all those guns are. All I
Okay.
know is I put the pictures online. I had never got what they were.
I know how to put the bullets in and to pull the trigger.
Yeah,
And I'm
yeah.
good with that.
Yeah,
That's all I need
exactly.
to know. That's all I need to know.
Exactly. I
So,
don't know what they do.
So if you haven't liked Clyde's Facebook page, you definitely need to, because he has been in the Montgomery County area all his life. I know that I've known you forever, but such a guy of integrity and has been taking care of this community for a long time. So, you know, we appreciate you being a great community servant, and we're looking forward to supporting you tomorrow night.
I know.
Me
My
too.
phone has been ringing off the wall.
Has it?
Mhm.
Doesn't surprise me.
People like him.
I know.
I know. Anyway, it's just something.
And they don't
Throw that
even
out
know
there.
him as well as we do.
I know.
And they still like him.
I know.
I know.
I already like him.
See,
Oh, Jeremy.
Jeremy's already
There you
sold.
go.
I'm getting a steak.
I
See?
like
You need
this
to come.
guy.
Yeah, I
I
know.
like this guy.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time. So who is doing all the cooking?
My brother, he had David Vogel. He used to own Twisted Smoke Barbecue and Catering. And decided he didn't want to do that anymore, sold his trailer and all. So
Yeah.
But he
So now he's
a hell of
now
a cook.
Now he's Clyde's personal chef.
And this works for me.
Yes,
like
it
I'm
does
okay
for me
with
also.
this.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I love a good steak.
We should go to the meat market tomorrow before he cooks. And just throw meat on his grill.
Throw some extras.
Exactly.
Just so everybody knows, we won a raffle yesterday and we won a Moshak's gift card. So, you know.
We did. Hey, and where was that? That was a great place.
That
talked
was,
about.
yeah. That was supporting Family Promise.
Family Promise
Yep.
Luncheon. That was awesome.
Yeah. Great nonprofit organization.
It was.
Anyway, we're going to come back around now and focus on the task at hand. So what time does the event start tomorrow?
5:30
5:30
to 8.
to 8 o'clock. So if you're anywhere in the Conroe area, make sure that you go by. It's really easy to get to if you're on 45. Just exit right there at 105 and take the feeder through Candy Cane Park, and you'll see the activity center. And it's going to be a good time. We're going to be having lots of fun and eating lots of steaks and just supporting Clyde and learning more about him and what you want to do to bring to the office of constable.
Awesome. I'd love to see everyone there.
Yeah. So if you need tickets, you can go to the Facebook page. Tickets are available there. You can also go to your website, which is no. We're doing everything through Facebook.
Yeah, through Facebook.
Okay. So just go to Facebook. Everybody's on Facebook anyway. But go through that, get your tickets, or just show up at the door and we'll sell you tickets there. And that way you can come and you can look at the wonderful auction items that we do have that I'm not allowed to talk about yet.
I'm just seeing if you can follow the rules.
Well, it's not
Nah,
gonna
ain't
happen. I know. So you've got that tomorrow night, and then of course we have on Monday we've got the RC Elite RC Elite baseball golf tournament. I'm gonna get it snapping here in just a second.
RC Elite Baseball Mizuno.
Oh my gosh, that's good. Add more words that I can't get right.
That's right.
So tell us, where is the golf tournament at?
The golf tournament's at Windrose on Monday, April 29th. We tee off at 8 o'clock on a scramble.
It's really early.
It's normal for most people.
I'm just gonna text
Actually,
this.
it's rather
Everybody
late
can
for
see your
most.
phone reading face.
So it's gonna be at Windrose, which is where?
Windrose right off of Kirkendall, just kind of in between Loetta and 2920.
Perfect.
Kirkendall.
And we're gonna have some auction items available there too.
Yeah, we got like 20 different baskets, a lot of cool baskets. We got wine baskets. I know we got Astros tickets, and we got all kinds of stuff.
Wine basket.
Smorgasbord of goodies.
That's awesome.
I'll hold the wine basket out for you too, I guess.
Thank you. Appreciate
You know, that would be a great choice. You know, and too bad the golf tournament isn't before Clyde's event, because then we could just take the wine to Clyde's event.
Exactly.
You know,
I have a liquor basket.
yes. Hashtag winning.
Hey, so
I'll give you guys the wine basket, and I'll go to his and get the liquor basket.
You know, it's funny because those liquor baskets always do really, really well.
They
You know,
do.
we did one for a baseball fundraiser one time, and we ended up raising like $6,000 off of a raffle for a wagon full of liquor. It really is amazing how people get motivated when there's alcohol involved.
Well, I feel like in Texas you can't lose with guns.
Can't lose
I
with
hate to
booze.
say this, guns, liquor, and food.
guns, beef, and liquor.
Yeah,
Beef is the
there
big
you
one
go.
in Texas,
Texas
too.
in a nutshell.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It all brings you closer to God.
That's right.
One way or the other.
Don't deny, justify.
And tall pickup trucks.
And
Bring
tall pickup
also closer to God.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So while Mel is reading her phone,
Hey, I'm looking for people that are commenting, and I cannot find our thing. Dick, you want to offer some some advice to me? Buy a new phone.
Visit you online at Moxie Innovative on Facebook.
Oh, there we go. That's
Can
what
I
I'll
just
do.
say Dick should talk a lot more because he has a cool radio voice.
I know.
He
Dick
does,
is
doesn't
awesome.
Hello, Rick. I need to
Yeah.
really get that voice down.
Right? Can you not understand me? That one?
No.
No,
it's-
no,
it was a
it's
joke.
sexy.
It's
Thank you.
amazing. I got tingly.
Yeah.
Tingly. On that note, maybe we
Just
should
got
take a break.
married. Leave him alone.
This is taking a fun turn like it always does. Anyway, okay, so we're going to talk more about what's coming up. Can we not talk about auction items?
No, we can talk about auction items. I just
Okay.
didn't want to get off on that before we were talking about where, when, what, and the times and all that kind of stuff. Just, ignore me. I don't know what I'm doing.
I know.
This is
like
your.
this is like an off day because I have not found my snap yet today.
I know,
I've only had one cup of coffee. I know. Sorry, I didn't plan ahead. Didn't do that well. Okay, so we're going to take a little bit of a break real quick, but we're going to come back because I want to talk more about what we've got coming up on the auction because there are some really cool guns there, and I'm sure Jeremy can't wait to find out because he's coming now. Like he's been sucked into the event. Anyway, so thanks for tuning in to Toast of the Town with Kristi and Mel. We'll be right back.
Listen in Mondays at noon to hear Conroe news from local nonprofits, businesses, upcoming events, Conroe Park events, news stories, and information that matters to you with your host, Margie Taylor of Taylorized PR. For more information about being a guest, visit irlonestar.com/Conroe Culture.
Is there someone you know who is hooked on vintage aircraft? Follow the Commemorative Air Force and its fleet of World War II planes, including the mighty B-17 Flying Fortress Texas Raiders, which is based in Conroe, Texas. Texas Raiders tours locally and all around the United States, offering the public a chance to put their hands on aviation history. What could be a more perfect gift than a flight on a historic B-17? Taking to the sky on the iconic bomber is an experience that will never be forgotten. For the touring schedule, reservations, or more information, go to b17texasraiders.org or call 855-FLY-A-B-17.
Hispanic Chamber Connections with Dr. Carlos Sanchez, President of the Woodlands Conroe Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, featuring event announcements, member highlights, and more. Tuesdays at 1 p.m., broadcasting from the heart of Conroe, Texas on irlonestar.com and Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Don't miss Lone Star Community Radio on TV and YouTube. Our talk show and music shows are featured on Our City TV, Suddenlink Channel 12, and have their own YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe to keep up with posted shows and comment on them below the video.
Our talk shows and music shows are looking for sponsors. Want to expand your brand awareness? Reach the hyper-local audience in Montgomery County? The Lone Star Community Radio sponsorships accomplish this. Want to see our stats and rates? Check out irlonestar.com/sponsor for more information. Or call in and leave us a message at 936-647-3776 with your question. Get seen on TV or YouTube and heard on our podcast, FM, and internet radio. Sponsor your local radio station with Lone Star Community Radio.
This is not you. No, it's you. I can't hear you. Hold on.
Hello?
Now I can hear. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Verizon.
Hey, you know what? The good news is we're officially halfway through the week.
It is one of those days.
It is
sister.
one of those
We have
days.
not had a show like this in a while.
No,
This is
discombobulated to
this
say
is like
the
one
least.
of our early shows.
Yes.
But anyway, so here we are back, Kristi and Mel with Toast of the Town.
Yes.
And we have lots going on. Right now he's Sergeant Clyde Vogel. He will eventually be Constable Clyde Vogel,
Yes.
Constable of Precinct 2.
Yes.
If you all go vote. But we are going to talk about his fundraiser, which is tomorrow night.
Yes.
Continue talking about it.
Tomorrow night at the Connor Activity Center
Center.
at Candy Cane Park.
Correct.
Starting at 5:30. Steak dinner.
Correct.
Nothing else needs to be said.
Yeah,
just come
just
out for steak
steak
dinner for
dinner.
$30. You really can't go get a great steak for
No,
anything less than
no,
$30.
no.
And you get to come, you get to eat, you get to do a little bit of shopping because y'all have some great stuff that y'all are going to be auctioning off.
You do. What do we have in the way of guns?
We have several. We have a Weatherby, 12 gauge.
Look at him. Look at him showing it in the Facebook.
Looky there.
Uh,
See, we're getting
digital
him tech
camo.
savvy and everything.
Yeah.
So it can either be home defense, turkey gun, or it could be used in law enforcement.
Or you can just shoot people. I mean, things.
That was the
Things. I meant things.
That was home defense.
trying
That was
to
the
get
home
elected.
defense. Get elected.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay, yes. And then you've got,
I have a Remington
What is that?
870 police shotgun with an extended mag tube.
Oh, an extended mag tube.
So it holds more bullets. So hopefully you don't have to shoot people.
yes, no,
No.
no. That would be bad. Yeah. And then,
I have a couple of different ARs.
oh, you can never have too many AR-15s
Right.
in Texas.
No.
Tricked out DPMS AR.
Look at that.
Comes with the hard case and the sight.
Already ready to
It's
go.
Cerakoted.
That's impressive.
I know.
We have, I don't know if I can show the picture of this one because it was taken.
Ooh.
There it is. So
Has that got two barrels?
it does. It comes with the AR-223
Uh-huh.
and a 300 blackout upper also,
Oh, see, I don't even have one of those.
and a hard case.
I
And the hard case.
I'm not sure I know what a
I know.
300 upper blackout is.
Blackout upper.
Blackout upper. Yes. I'm quite sure.
Mel
I
is
don't
playing
know.
along. Yeah. And then you've got some other stuff too, not just guns. You've
Yes.
got like some really cool stuff for
Yes.
those that maybe already have an arsenal or that, you know,
Maybe they don't like
or maybe
arsenals.
they're not into
They're not
guns.
into arsenals.
But y'all have got some other stuff coming up.
You know what I saw, and we don't have a picture of this one anywhere, but one of the things in there is a popcorn machine. Some kid is going to be so excited. I mean, it's one of those cool. It's like movie pop. You know.
I actually do have a picture of the popcorn.
Oh, that's awesome. See, it's like ready for movie night during the summer.
I know.
Yeah, and the
I
basket
know.
on top comes with it. It's loaded with popcorn and butter and
All kinds of fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And chainsaws and weed eaters, all brand new steel.
I was like, that doesn't come with the popcorn machine though, because I was trying to figure out.
Well, it could, but I
Yeah,
doubt
no,
it.
yeah, no.
we have a couple of handmade knives
Ooh.
from Nick's Knives. It's hard to see, but that's the thin blue line in the handle of that knife.
Oh, wow. Yep, always supporting law enforcement.
Okay.
And then I believe there's even a beach house that's available.
Yes, beach house and an exotic hunt. An exotic.
See, this is what we need to do.
The
I know.
exotic hunt comes with either
Yes.
a fallow buck, an axis buck, or a black buck.
Yes, that is correct.
And where is it at?
It's in Huntsville, so
In
you don't have to travel
Huntsville.
far at all.
Oh, I
it's
want
right
this.
down the street from me.
I
you
want
know.
this.
Yep. Here, can you hold
See,
that
I
up?
think what I'm going to have to do is I may have to get a new rifle and then get the hunt
Yeah.
because I'm down
Yeah.
with that.
You're gonna have to make friends with somebody if you're gonna do that.
Well, I guess I'll just have to be nice.
Anyway, and then also we have a quail hunt, and that's in Montgomery.
Montgomery.
Montgomery. Not Montgomery. Montgomery. Montgomery.
So
You gotta
that's
say it
so,
like you're in
and all of
town.
this is going to be there because it's live and silent auctions
Correct.
that we have going on tomorrow night, right?
Correct.
That's correct.
And the guns and the hunts and the beach house, that's all live. And I think we got one or two more live things
Yeah.
in there. But that like the popcorn machine and the good Lord, the chainsaw and the
And the knives.
weed eater and
Yeah.
the knives and all that, that's all silent auction. And I got calls from people yesterday that said that they were delivering stuff. You know, I got a call from Robert Walker last night. He's
Did
such
you?
a nice guy.
Yeah, he is a nice guy.
He's anyway, he's sending stuff. So
That's great.
Clyde just has all
I
kinds
just
of
spoke
support.
to him at Lions Club.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good. Well, I said, I don't think he's going to be at Lions Club because he's going to be with me at noon. Anyway, boy, was I wrong.
So we
That'll
also
teach
have
me.
one of the most popular items.
What's that?
That
Which is
you
what?
see at any fundraiser.
Yes.
Which
This
is
one
a
of my
Wilkie's Badass Pit.
Yes.
Ah,
And they are
I'm
awesome.
excited.
And made right here in downtown Conroe.
I know.
I know.
I mean, like 2 blocks.
Like
from
right
here.
over there.
Yeah.
Right over there.
We should just go over there after a while. Just say
We
hi.
should. Go
What?
say
Say
hi to
hi.
everybody.
Say
What
hi,
is
Brian.
It's a fire pit.
It's a fire
Oh.
pit.
Yes.
And it's called
Custom made,
it's
right over
called
here.
Wilkie's Badass Pits.
I just heard badass. I was already
Isn't it?
in.
Look at that.
I know.
It's a badass
See,
pit.
see,
Yeah, yeah.
even the guys from Missouri like understand and appreciate this stuff.
Exactly.
Yep.
I'm actually
Anyway.
from Iowa. I was just raised in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't
Oh,
know if I
Iowa.
just made that worse on myself or better.
No. That's better because
Uh-oh.
that means you're ahead of your time politically. You're the first political stop for all of the national candidates. Yeah,
Didn't even know that.
I'm the politician in the group.
I'm just
Kristi is too.
No,
she just doesn't
I'm
claim
just,
it. She just doesn't claim
yeah,
it.
whatever. So make sure you get your tickets. If you don't get your tickets in advance, come to the
They'll be
door.
at the
We
door.
will make sure that
We'll
we've
have
got
them
a
at the door.
steak for you with a salad. You know what? This is very keto friendly.
Oh my
Just
gosh,
skip the
it
baked
is.
potato. Go with the steak and the salad.
Right.
You know, if you're looking for a keto friendly dinner, come and join us. And
or to heck with the keto and eat the potatoes.
yeah, that too. But come out and join us. It's going to be at the Conroe Activity Center right there at Candy Cane Park, right off of I-45. Just if you're going northbound, just exit 105 and follow the feeder around. And you can't miss it on the right-hand side. We're going to have lots of fun there. It's going to be a great time.
It is.
I know that there have been so many great volunteers, and I know how much, having those volunteers on your side to help you, how much that means to you. But some great people coming out to support Clyde and his run for office for Constable Precinct 2. It's going to be a great time. Lots of fun auction items. And we're going to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
If for no other reason, just
For
come
no
and see
other
us.
reason than Mel
Come and hang out with us.
Mel and Kristi are gonna
Because
be there.
typically we'll
Right,
do
Clyde?
something stupid that will be slightly
hope so.
entertaining.
You hope so.
Well, we haven't gotten uninvited yet,
Yeah,
so we're doing okay.
I know.
So, and if you want to see the preview of all those auction items, or say you missed a gun or two, you can go to Clyde's Facebook page because we did load the pictures up there.
Yes.
There's even a great video of Clyde inviting you to come out, but it's a good opportunity to come and meet your community leaders that are going to be there.
And if you don't like Clyde, you can go watch because Kristi's in it.
No, nobody wants to do that.
I have to show one more because this one's really neat.
Okay.
This is made by a couple of veterans, Scott and Marcy Phillips.
Oh, I love the Phillies.
They're
love
so
them.
nice.
Warrior
They're such great
Woodworks.
people. Yes.
So this is a handmade wooden flag with a thin blue line through
That
it.
is awesome. And for anybody that was involved with the Montgomery County Fair Association, their son is actually the one that made the wooden American flag with the Pledge of Allegiance that actually sold for $9,000. Keystone Concrete actually ponied up the money for that, which was pretty tremendous. And they make everything right here locally. Both of them are veterans and just really great people. And they're our friends over at Post 4709.
Okay, so our favorite local lumberjack has just texted me
Yes.
and explained to me that all of the links are in the comments for the show.
Excellent. Great.
He's done us a great favor.
So-
So you people can go to the comments area of the show and find all the links to.
Yeah. And if you're not familiar, if you go to Facebook and search Moxie Innovative, you can find the show going on live and look in the comments, and you can get all the links there. So you can click on, get the tickets, get to know Clyde, why he's running for constable, why he wants to be one of your community leaders, and come out and meet with him. He's one of the nicest guys that you can ever meet. He cares about this community. His family is in this community. He's raised 2 great boys here. So come out, meet Clyde. It's going to be a good time.
It is.
And
it
it's
is.
going to be steak.
We are looking forward to steak.
Yes, I know,
Steak,
and
steak,
steak.
steak, steak, steak.
So go ahead and do that. So come and get full on steak. Clyde, anything else you want to add?
I just want to invite everybody out to come and have a good time. Win or lose, I intend to win, but win or lose, I look forward to meeting all the people.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, it's always good to know your local law enforcement guys anyway, because they're here to protect you and to serve you. So definitely make it a point to come out to that tomorrow night. 5:30, Conroe Activity Center, $30. Get your steak dinner. Come out, play in the auction, have some fun, it's sure to be a good time. Sure to be a good crowd too.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep, absolutely. So I think we're going to. Do we want to take a quick break? Are we time for? No.
Yeah.
Yes. No.
Sure.
Yes. No.
Okay.
It's your show.
Let's. As a matter of fact, it is.
So we're going to come back though because we want to talk.
We want to talk
back-
to Jeremy
yes.
about a couple of more things.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, we've got a trip coming up that we want to talk about, so we can get some support for
are we
that.
going on a trip?
We're going on a trip.
Yay!
It's coming up soon. So
Y'all stick with us. 106.1 and 104.5, and we'll be right back.
yes.
Did you know there are more than 790 abused and neglected children currently in foster care in Montgomery County? Will you help make a difference? I'm Allie Stevens with Casa Child Advocates of Montgomery County. We train and support volunteers to be the voice of children in the foster care system. Kids removed from their home because of abuse and neglect. And we need volunteers just like you to advocate for these children. To learn more about becoming an advocate, please visit CasaSpeaksForKids.com. That's CasaSpeaksForKids.com.
For those of you who like your partners, your gumbo, and your music salty, well, we're here to help with the music. Julian Shea here, host of Lone Star Country Nights Thursday, your weekly dose of roots and Americana and all the music that makes this part of the country special. We stir in Western swing, honky-tonk, Zydeco, Texas blues, outlaw country, and put a pinch of red dirt, and then we smoke it over a slow fire. Then listen to the results Thursday nights on Conroe's 104.5 and 106.1 and worldwide at irlonestar.com.
A Lone Star Community Radio is ready for the summer. If you or anyone you know is looking for summer internship opportunities, a Lone Star Community Radio is a great place to grab the mic and be on the air. A Lone Star Community Radio offers a great opportunity to those interested in learning about the radio world all year round. Be an on-air personality, talk show producer, or YouTube, TV, podcast editor. Contact the station at info@irlonestar.com or call the station's message line at 936-647-3776.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Melanie. You know, the other half of Kristi and Mel.
Yeah. Not
And-
the other half. You are like the half. I'm the other half.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
I
see?
am. I
You are
am my
the-
half.
you are
Yeah.
the half.
I'm not the other half.
Yeah, I am
Okay,
the half.
Don't confuse me.
I know.
Don't confuse
So
me.
thanks for tuning in to Touch the Town with Kristi
Not
and
a
Mel.
good day.
This has been a hump day show of all time, but we are now officially halfway through the week. Thank goodness. So we've been visiting with Mr. Clyde Vogel about his awesome fundraiser that's coming up tomorrow night. And we've also been visiting with Mr. Jeremy Ryan, who is the owner of RC Elite Mizuno Baseball. Did I get it right that time?
Nailed it.
See? It's a first time for everything. So we've got
So what
some-
is Mizuno? I'm just going to ask because I know somebody out there is going, what the heck are they saying?
Would you like to go ahead?
Well, it's a Japanese-based company that is really big in baseball and golf, and they do a lot of women's volleyball as well.
Yeah, they do.
So it's kind of like Nike or Reebok.
Oh, it's another brand.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
Okay.
It's a national brand.
I
Under
didn't
Armour,
know if it was a
Adidas.
division of baseball.
Would you like me to keep going, naming stuff?
No,
No,
you're
no, I'm
We're
good.
good?
I'm good. And I like the way you go. And women's volleyball. Like I'm a women's volleyball player. Yeah.
Oh, really?
You all believe that, right?
Yes, absolutely. So we've got some trips coming up. So, and part of the reason why we're having this golf tournament is not only for to raise funds for some great scholarships that I know that y'all do also, but we've got some trips coming up with these teams.
We do.
So I know where we're going, but with all 7 teams. So what's going on?
Well, you know where you're going. The 13U's going to Joplin. These are all week-long tournaments, so they're not cheap tournaments.
No.
The 14s are going to Springfield, Missouri, and Dallas. The 12U's going to Dallas and Beaumont, and the 10 and 11s are both going to Destin, Florida. So
Excellent.
Oh, I'm going
Yeah,
with
so
the
now
10,
you wanna
11
go?
years. Yeah,
Right.
I'm going to that. I'm going
Unfortunately, I don't coach those teams. So.
I tell you what, though,
Alex
I don't have
B
a
gets to
problem
go.
leaving you at home. I promise. I'm good.
it was. I tell you, well, those were the good old days when the kids were younger and we got to go to cool places like Destin and where was it, in Alabama, and we went to the beach, and
Well,
now
you get to go to Joplin.
Now I'm going to Joplin,
Missouri.
I'm
in case
so
people don't know
excited.
where Joplin is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The state of
'cause it's so
Missouri.
close to the
Hey,
coast.
easy, got
It's close to the coast in the middle of the summertime. Like that.
Yeah. No, I used to work with a guy, and he was from Missouri, and he always called it the state of Missouri, and I was like,
Actually, see, I grew up in Kansas City, and I got to say, Kansas City is a really, really pretty city. I gotta be
It
honest
is,
with you.
and they have
Good
great
barbecue.
They have great barbecue.
Well, we're gonna find out.
110 barbecue places in Kansas City.
110?
Just a little fun
Have you
fact
been to
for
all
y'all.
of them?
A useless fun fact for y'all about Kansas City.
We'll discuss that over dinner.
Yeah. So if you want to, help these kids, because it takes a lot of money to get a full team of baseball players, plus their families, plus their coaches, and all their equipment to be able to travel, partway across the country to go play baseball for a week. So, we're always looking for sponsors. We're always looking for people that, will help the team. But you also have a great program to help some kids out that normally couldn't afford the fees and stuff associated with just playing baseball with an organization such as yours.
Yeah, absolutely. And we like to try and do as best we can to raise as much money, not only for the trips, but also to scholarship some kids. We call them scholarships. And just try and help the kids that are less fortunate, that still deserve the opportunities to, be successful and be put in situations to succeed and have opportunities. So
So where is that website where they can go?
if you go to www.rcelitebaseball.com, it's all the same for Facebook and Twitter and Instagram as well. Just put in RC Elite Baseball and you'll find us.
Yeah, and you'd also have a 501c3 status.
We do.
So it is completely 100% tax deductible. So if you would like to donate some cash or whatever, this could be negotiable.
The golf tournaments are a big fundraiser now, but we do some stuff with Buffalo Wild Wings, Slim Chickens with Donaldson. He's on our one of our younger teams with Alex B. And we'll have some stuff coming up in the fall where it may not be a golf tournament. I think we're going to do a big cookout and have a kickball tournament and
steak.
Stuff.
Steak.
Meat.
Yeah,
meat. Beer and meat.
Beer and meat. And kickball. I can do
Beer,
kickball.
meatball.
Now, I may not be able to do it well, but I can do kickball.
Yeah. Well, I used to play kickball in third grade.
So you were
106.
So you were a volleyball player and a kickball
I was
player.
a volleyball player. That's right. That's right.
She is an athlete extraordinary.
Oh, I am.
Yes.
Tell all the Golden Girls that.
Yeah.
He's not going to know Golden Girls.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fine.
he wouldn't do that. But anyway.
I know the Golden Girls.
Not those Golden Girls. So all the information for the golf tournament is also there. So even if you don't play golf, come out because there's some great auction items.
Yeah, come out and bid on the auction items.
Are you going to be auctioneering?
I am not. I
You are
can't
not?
talk that fast. Don't
Really?
have to talk real fast. Auction.
Yeah, you can't do that, huh?
I'll probably be playing bad golf is what I'll be doing.
But you're an athlete. You're not supposed to be bad at golf.
Well, because golf's not a real sport. I'm only good at real
Oh! You just lost half your golfers.
I can throw a baseball 100 miles an hour, but I can't hit a golf ball straight.
I gotcha.
Real quickly too, I want to thank Stephanie Wells who helped me organize.
She's awesome.
Yeah, who helped me organize the golf tournament because there's a lot that goes into it, and it's a thankless job, and a lot of people, no one ever says thank you. So I want to be sure to tell her thanks for everything.
Yeah,
she
she's
did.
a rock star.
And our team coordinators that nailed it with getting in all the auction items and baskets. They've really done a real good job, and I appreciate it. And so thank you.
Yeah, and for anybody that's never been involved with select baseball, it takes a lot to rally up 13 families to get all their crap together. Because I'm always the one that's late. I know everybody's shocked by that, but those team coordinators really kind of make all the magic happen as far as getting everybody together, getting stuff organized, making sure everything's done on time. And I know that ours, Miss Amanda Sheridan, who I know is listening right now, always takes really good care of us, and she always does a great job of getting everybody on the same page.
And Baldwin and Covert with the younger boys really helped out a lot. And then also Rick Eckerson, the man behind the scenes.
Poor Rick. Talk about a thankless job.
Yeah, he's definitely got the thankless job. Not only does he run a law firm, he's trying to run help run my baseball organization, which in itself should be a reality show because it is.
It really, there's lots of drama. It's crazy. Well, and you've got 7 teams.
Yep.
And, you multiply that times an average of, 12, 13 players?
Yep.
That's a lot of kids to try to keep.
And hopefully we're going to be growing as well.
Like herding cats.
Yeah. So it takes a lot of work. So, and it also takes a lot of money. So if you get a chance, go check out rcelitebaseball.com. You're going to learn about this great organization, what their mentality is. It's all about development for these kids, making them better and giving them opportunities beyond high school, which is pretty amazing.
That's the ultimate goal is to
Yeah.
get them beyond high school, but the
Yeah.
short term is to get them prepared for high school.
Yeah. So if you have a kid that is interested in playing select baseball, I know that we'll be doing, tryouts. Of course, we're almost through with spring season, which is crazy.
Yep,
It's
Really?
been quick.
Came quick.
It did come quick. This has been a quick spring.
So when is it over?
Well, whenever we go
Joplin?
to
Joplin?
when we go this trip, so we go the last week of June. I guess everybody traveling about the same time.
Yeah, well, roughly. There's some into July, but
Yeah.
it'll be, somewhere in July, everything will kind of start to finish up, and
Yeah.
then we'll start gearing up for the fall.
I know there's not much of a break in there, but there's time to be sure and like and follow their Facebook page, their Instagram page, follow them on Twitter. You can find out when all those tryout dates will be coming up because that'll be posted on there. It's a really amazing organization to be a part of. I'm proud to have my son as a part of it, and I know as a parent, I thank you for not only putting up with all of us, but also for what you do with these kids and how you are committed to making them better. So thank you so much for doing that. It's not an easy job.
It's not, but I enjoy it, and
Yeah.
thanks for the opportunity of allowing me to work with the kids. I
Yeah.
enjoy it.
So, do you have any cool baseball stories? I mean, there's got to be some travel story or something that you don't even have to
Well,
use
there's
any real names.
There's a lot of stories. I don't know if you want to hear them all, but
Oh well, I'm sure you could probably dig up one for us.
well, the first. Okay, so my root. Well, this
You're
is
already
more of
blushing. We haven't
Well,
even
there's
started.
one that would make you a lot of people don't know about. Okay, I'll go with the first one that's kind of funny. So Roy Oswald was my roommate,
Mm-hmm.
and the first time I met him, I said, "Hey, Roy, where are you from?" He says, "Where?" And I go, "What am I asking? Where are you from?" He says, "Where?" I go, "Roy, I'm asking you where you're from." He says, "I'm from where?" I go, "You're from where?" I go, "Where'd you go to school?" And he goes, "Home." I go, "So you went to where?" He goes, "No, I'm from where?" I go, "But I thought you said your home was where?" And he goes, "No, I'm from where I went to home." I go, "You're from where? And you went to home?" He goes, "Yeah, I'm from where, Mississippi. I went to Home Junior College." I was like, "Good
Oh
Lord."
my God!
Why-
Your own version of who's on first.
Yeah, right,
exactly.
Right.
Okay, so now give us the second one.
Actually, the more I think about it, I'll just skip it.
Okay, so we're going to save that for off the air because I'm not letting you
I
leave without
know.
hearing this story. So mark your calendars for Clyde's event tomorrow night. Come out, join us, Conroe Activity Center, starting at 5:30. Steaks galore. Steaks, guns, and glory. Something.
Steaks, guns, and glory.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just came up with that.
amazing.
Anyway, you can go to Clyde's Facebook page and you can get your tickets or just show up at the door and we'll sell them to you there. And then if you would like to play golf, I'm sure we could probably coerce some people into allowing them to sign up last minute.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, so if you want to sign up to play
That's
golf,
Monday.
it's
That's
a,
Monday.
I know it's Monday, and it's a great excuse to take time off. It is nonprofit, guys. It is
Long
completely
weekend.
tax deductible, and you're helping some great kids,
Yeah.
like
And
mine.
And you're
Windrow's
turning
golf
it into a
course.
long weekend.
Windrow's Golf Course, and I haven't been to Windrow's. I'm excited.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Wait, tell me where it is again one more time.
Windrow's.
Windrow's.
Golf course.
Yeah, it's right off of Kirkendall, in between 2920 and Loetta,
See, not even far.
I know.
or Spring Cypress. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's right
yeah,
there.
we got it.
Yeah, just Google Windrow's. to
Somewhere
find
in
it.
that general
Google
zip code.
Windows. Google Windows.
Do that, and then of course I've got my wine event coming up in 4 weeks. Can you believe that? 4 weeks.
No.
From this Friday. Yes, May 17th. Bridgewood Farms hosting our Around the World in 180 Minutes. This is our 11th annual wine event. I'm so excited by all the
But
wines
right
that we've
before
got there.
that,
Mhm.
we have our JP in the Woodlands.
Yes, crawfish boil.
Yes.
Golly, we got to have him on
Listen,
here too.
our music's playing.
I know.
And
It's
he's
already over.
he's doing his fingers like this. What does that mean?
I know. It means it's time
No,
to go.
the
The
cops
fun
are
is
here.
over.
We're
He's
crazy.
calling you loony. Okay, that might be
Hey, the
way
cops
appropriate.
are here. We better sign off. and get
Exactly.
going.
So make sure you tune in every Wednesday to Toast of the Town with Kristi and Mel. We're right here on
Absolutely.
irlonestar.com. You can also watch live on Facebook on the Moxie Innovative page. And if you have an event that you would like to share, be sure and send us a message and we'll make sure to cover it.
Absolutely.
And you know,
And wait. One more thing.
what?
There, he's turned the music up. You can now sign up to be on our show
Yes, so you can go online.
online.
Yeah, and come be a guest on our show.
IRLoneStar.com.
It's the funnest hour in
It is.
radio.
It is.
Anyway,
It
thanks
is.
for tuning in to
Bye.
Toast the Town with Kristi and Mel. Make it a great week.
Thanks for checking out this show on Lone Star Community Radio, Montgomery County's community radio station. This show is owned and produced by Lone Star Community Radio
and recorded live from the LSCR studios in downtown Conroe, Texas. For more information about the show, to be a guest, or to sponsor, just contact the studio at 936-647-3776 to leave a message, or email us at lscrstudios@gmail.com.
Want to check